Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again on this Sunday morning. Championship Day Sunday. Unfortunately, the Cowboys are not in it. Go figure. But anyway, uh, the Bills, the Bills is their first AFC Championship game since '93, I think. Wow. Um, so I know the Cowboys that haven't been to the championship game since the '90s, but we'll get there at some point. But Bills going up against Kansas City. Now Kansas City has um, they got a little bit of issues. Pat Mahomes is coming off of that concussion, and then now apparently he has turf toe, so he's not going to be playing 100%. But it's a championship game, so he's definitely going to play. These guys, whatever ailments or whatever that they play, they take them shots or whatever they got to do and get out there on that field and play. That's what they normally do. And then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going against the Green Bay Packers. Now I believe this is the first time Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers have gone up against each other in the postseason. I guess before Super Bowl, I guess. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting as well. Now, um, but yeah, I think it's their first ever time because I think when Green Bay won the Super Bowl, they played against the who did they play against? They beat was it the Patriots? No, it wasn't the Patriots. Because it was Tom Brady. Um, I forgot what team they played, but it escapes me right now. I knew who it was, but it escapes me right now. But anyway, so real quick before I get into the video, I think that I think the Bills are playing really good, but I think the Kansas City they're gonna try to go back again to the Super Bowl for the second year in a row. They won it, and I believe Kansas City's defense is going to come out. And I know the Bills' defense has been playing pretty good this year, so that game's pretty much a toss-up. But if I had to make my prediction, I would say the Super Bowl will be against Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. That's and that would be a crazy Super Bowl. I know that Antonio Brown's not playing because he has a swollen knee, so he's not even taking the flight out there today. So or yesterday he didn't go. So he's not going to be playing in the game today. So we'll see what happens. But I predict that the Super Bowl in 2 weeks will probably be definitely Tampa Bay and Kansas City. Now, if the Chiefs fool me, I mean, if the Bills fool me and they come through and Cole Beasley goes to the Super Bowl, that's going to be crazy. Because, Dallas got to get it together. Because these former players going to other teams and winning kind of embarrassing. It really is. But to get into the meat of the thing, everybody keeps talking. I got my son this weekend, so I haven't been really, doing videos this weekend. But I just want to do this real quick because it's irritating me. Because I keep hearing reports from different people coming out talking about Deshaun Watson getting traded for Dak Prescott, Matt Stafford getting traded for Sam Darnold getting traded for Dak Prescott. Come on, guys. I'm gonna review every scenario real quick and tell you how dumb this shit is because it's really irritating me. It really is. I don't know. Some people are posting stuff for clickbait. I don't know if others just posting stuff just to talk about it, but I'm talking about it. And shout out to Fisher and Brian Broadus and Jeff Kavanaugh and all those guys that work for the team and stuff like that. Shout out to them. I know uh, Fisher's channel is growing because he's the guy. So he's gonna be on YouTube. So he's taking those views. So I don't know. Maybe that's why my numbers are going down because my numbers are crap right now. Nobody's watching me anymore. But anyway, I will say that when you look at this Dak Prescott trading things scenarios, it's ridiculous. Dallas need to just go ahead and sign Dak. Stop playing around. You got a guy that I guess he didn't. Well, he got injured his fifth year, but he finished his fifth year. He's going to his sixth year in the league. You sign your young guy. He's still young. He's still in his prime. He's still growing. He's still getting better, and he's the proven leader of this team. All these players, and even Kellen Moore, stayed on his staff because of Dak Prescott. Understand that. They are building something. If you're trying to build a championship, if you're trying to build something, you don't go out and do something different like that when you know you have a guy that's been proven, that's been to the playoffs twice, that's been to the Pro Bowl, that is a true leader for your team, that's going to exercise every effort that he can to get the first down, to get the touchdown. Dak Prescott has scored a lot of rushing touchdowns. You've seen these backup quarterbacks who put in here. Andy Dalton is not doing the things that Dak Prescott has, and Andy Dalton been in the league way longer than Dak. So I say this to say that you don't. I think Deshaun Watson is pretty much like an even trade, but we'll get into that. I don't know if some fans think that this is some type of fantasy football thing or whatever, but like there's money involved in this. There's money involved in it, and most importantly, it's common sense involved in it. I know I'm looking a little rough right now, but it is what it is. I gotta get my haircut this coming week, but forgive me for that. But yeah, Dak Prescott and that trade with okay, let's talk about him and Deshaun Watson. Okay, so they're both number 4. But that's not the point I'm making. I feel like you look at their skill set and the things that they've done in both of the time that they've been in the league, they're about even. So if you're gonna trade, if you were to trade, say if you were to trade Dak for some damn Deshaun Watson, you're ultimately getting the same thing. But what you are missing is a true leader. I think that Dak Prescott is a better leader than Deshaun Watson is, and you cannot replace leadership, and you cannot teach leadership. That is something that you are innately grown with. Shout out to Dak Prescott's mom, rest in peace to Peggy, but she raised that boy right, and for him to be a true leader like that, and you don't hear Dak openly talking about, oh, I want to trade, or I know that he's frustrated with the contract situation, but he's not openly talking about it like this whole thing is blowing up with the Texans with Deshaun Watson and him wanting to trade. I don't know what's really going on over there, but him wanting to trade, I don't know if he didn't like the decision making that the general manager were doing. Maybe they were promising him that he had more power or something like that they had to go through him if they were going to cut people or add people. But that's one thing that you let a quarterback be a quarterback. When it comes to decision making, I don't think the quarterback needs to be involved in that. Now, if it's something that directly affects him, like his running back or something like that, then maybe that you may have a conversation with him, but you're not going to consult him like saying that, okay, well, this is on you. No. But that's the issue. You make promises that you can't keep, and this is what happens. I know with that Bill O'Brien thing before they fired him, I think that was the issue. And then now they're just trying to figure things out, and and trying to find who their next coach is going to be. And I know that they were interviewing Josh McCown, former quarterback, and I think Caldwell as well. But we'll see what happens with that. Now, but I just don't think that you do that. It's an even trade. Deshaun Watson still needs to. Well, you look at his contract. Do you look at what you're going to pay Dak? Well, you might as well pay Dak because you're getting that contract. So whatever money that you were going to pay Dak is going to go to Deshaun Watson anyway because he already has his contract. So you're assuming his huge contract. So money-wise, business-wise, it doesn't make sense to do that. You might as well keep what you got with Dak Prescott and just freaking pay him. Now, we talk about this whole new thing now with Matt Stafford. I love Matt Stafford. I think that Matt Stafford is a great quarterback. But the problem is he's on a Lions team, and he's been on a Lions team his whole career. It's the Barry Sanders syndrome. Barry Sanders would have been a Hall of Fame. Barry Sanders would have been so much more respected and so much greater if the Lions had an offensive line back then. It's the same thing with the Lions now. They didn't build around him to the point where they were going to be a championship team. And I feel like they wasted so many years of Matt Stafford. So now that he's an older guy, we've seen Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers just retired. So how much longer does Matt Stafford have until he retires? Now, you look at him as a super veteran. Okay, where is he going to go? It only makes sense for him to go to a team that doesn't have a proven franchise quarterback. Cowboys already have a franchise quarterback with Dak Prescott. That's who you need to keep. That's who you need to re-sign. Stop with the bullshit. So, with that being said, if you're going to get Matt Stafford, you're not going to trade a young guy for an older veteran. Although Matt Stafford is, in my opinion, he's a better thrower than Andy Dalton. But I can take him as a backup, but I'm not gonna have him my franchise quarterback, because how many years are you gonna have him? When you have a franchise quarterback, you typically want a younger guy that's still in his prime, that's gonna be there for at least one or two contracts. Well, two contracts for that matter. Dak Prescott has been here since 2016. You keep what you got. You know what you got with him. You get Matt Stafford or you get any other quarterback, then the team got to learn him. The receivers got to learn him. They already know Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott been in the system. He's got a rapport with Kellen Moore. Keep that shit rolling, because his offense ain't the problem. If you start tinkering with this offense, then your offense start having problems. Because again, all you need to do is work with your defense right now. Get a couple of pieces on there. Get them to a middle of a road type of defense where they're making stops when they're supposed to, and we can win many more games. That's the recipe for success right there. You don't need to stop blowing stuff up. I'm telling you guys, trust me on this. You don't need to do all that. Matt Stafford, great guy, but unless he's a backup, I'm not trading my franchise quarterback for a guy that's only going to be on your team for 2 or 3 years. That's it. You're not going to do that. So with that being said, Matt Stafford need to go to a team that really needs a quarterback. Let him go to Washington. Let him go to the Broncos. I know that the Broncos are trying to sign Andy Dalton. I know that Andy Dalton more than likely will be going to the Broncos. That might be a good fit for Andy Dalton. But no, Matt Stafford need to go over there. Deshaun Watson, he openly said that he wanted to go to the Jets, so that means that they're probably going to get rid of Sam Darnold. I don't want Sam Darnold here. Maybe as a backup, but I don't want Sam Darnold. I don't want none of these guys in front of Dak Prescott, period. And you shouldn't either. Whether you like Dak Prescott or not, he is your best option right now for winning. Period. That's it. So that's all I got for right now. Let me know what you guys think about this whole quarterback fiasco carousel thing going on. To me, it's really ridiculous, and I'm pretty much over it. Just sign Dak Prescott when you need to. Stop effing around and get the damn deal done. Period. Get him to 39.9 or 40. Just give him the 40 mil, because again, if you franchise tag him for the year, that's going to be what, 38. So you're right there anyway. You might as well give him a multi-year contract so that cap is lower, so you can sign some damn defensive ends, so you can sign some secondary guys and get this defense together for Dan Quinn. That's it. And that's a secret. No, that's not a secret, but that's a recipe for success for the Dallas Cowboys. That's all we need. But with that being said, it's your boy E2 Blue. Yo, like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Subscribe. I don't know what's going on. My numbers are trash. Yo. Subscribe to your boy. Tell your friends. It's your boy E2 Blue. Holla at you.